Sid here, and welcome back to another video. If you've been on the internet for any length of time recently, you've probably noticed K-pop Demon Hunters. Basically, this Netflix original film has been taking the world by storm recently. Everyone loves it and is completely obsessed. So, people have been making edits and stuff, fan arts, posting it all over the place. It has become viral and trendy all over social media, and I just recently posted a K-pop Demon Hunters edit, and it actually got like 200,000 views, which is more than like any other video on my channel combined, so that's kind of crazy. But I wanted to ride this trend and draw some pictures and show some cute little speed paints of the Saja Boys, who are the main antagonists of the show. Basically, the story is about 3 girls who are, as the title would suggest, K-pop demon hunters. Basically, they're K-pop singers during the day, and at night, they fight demons to keep the world safe, using their voices and their special powers to create a harmony and protect with a special barrier called the Han Moon. Basically, if they sing well enough, if they get enough fan love and support, then the Han Moon will become golden and the demons will be sealed away forever. But knowing that this is approaching soon, one of the demons, named Jinu, comes up with a plan to prevent them from doing this by stealing their fans, by becoming an evil K-pop boy band. So yeah, let's get started and let's draw Jinu first. So basically, Jinu is my favorite character. He's like the second main protagonist of the story, and he's like the main male protagonist because it is sort of like a love story between the leader of the girl band and the leader of the boy band. But Jinu is very cool because he is a 400-year-old demon. He has a very dark and edgy emo past, you know, a dramatic backstory. We love that for him. All of our favorite guys have to have that. He starts off like kind of questionable, you know, like Rumi casually falls over, and instead of like offering her a helping hand like how you would expect him to, he just sort of like shrugs and wipes off his shoulder and just walks away. Like he didn't even see her. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, like, can you get over yourself? But it just makes it a lot better because you can see as the story progresses, like, he starts to care a lot more for Rumi and he becomes a lot better of a person. But it's just such a cool movie because all the themes and stuff and the emotion, all that is really, really good. Rumi has this whole complex with like trying to embrace herself because she is half demon and she was raised in a society where everyone hates demons, so she feels the need to like hide her patterns and scars and try to pretend to be something she's not. Jinu, on the other hand, his thing is like shame and guilt. So basically, in his backstory, this is kind of like a plot twist, but not really, because like I didn't really understand the big deal. I thought this was what happened to begin with, but it's revealed that Jinu and his family, they were living in poverty, you know, like they were really poor, they didn't have much food, they were all like hungry and starving and all of that great stuff. So Jinu, he had like a musical talent. He would perform out on the streets for money, and that was how he provided for his family. But he was given a chance by the emperor to perform like at the palace, I guess, but he would have to leave his family behind him. But instead of staying to look after his family, he decided to go, which was like this selfish move because he was putting himself first and he was like leaving his family behind, you know? So basically, Jinu lives with that constant shame and guilt, and how the Demon King Guima gets control of him is he like always reminds him of that shame and guilt. Those voices in his head saying like, well, Jinu, you're a bad person because you did this and that and all that great stuff. But Guima promises Jinu that if he steals souls and brings them back to the underworld, he'll be able to erase the voices from his head. So basically, Jinu, our precious poor little baby boy, is being manipulated by the Demon King in order to get souls and stuff. But I just love Jinu so much, you know? He is obviously a very dangerous, dark demon guy, but at the same time, like, he's so funny and cute, you know? Like, he's incredibly handsome, low-key. Just honestly, you know? Like, let's accept it. For real. Like, come on, guys. He is so cool. And he also has an amazing singing voice. I think all of them do, to be honest. But Jinu especially, you know, during Your Idol, he, like, absolutely slays. Like, he ate and left no crumbs, you know? So, yeah. And he also has the cutest pet tiger and magpie bird. And it's so funny because, like, I guess he made a hat for the tiger, but the bird kept on stealing it. That just shows how cute he is. Even though he gives off this, like, intense, intimidating persona, he still, like, takes the time to craft little accessories for his pets and stuff. And he meets up with Rumi, talks about her choo-choo train pants and stuff. He's just so cute and adorable, and I love him so much. But yeah, he is my favorite Saja Boy. Let me know which Saja Boy is your favorite down below. Of all the designs, he definitely looks the most simple. I feel like all the Saja Boys except for him have like very bright and energetic, vibrant colors, you know? But Jinu's colors look sort of normal, you know? He has a white shirt, some pants, and he has like some pink and purple on him, but other than that, that's pretty much it, you know? And out of anyone, most of them have like dyed hair. Like Rumi has purple hair, Mira has pink hair, Abby and Romance both have like pink hair as well. Then Baby has blue hair, Mystery has like silver hair. Jinu's the only one with like the traditional black Korean hair, you know? So he just looks like your typical average Joe, but like for Korea, you know? So he's like your ordinary Korean guy. And I think he looks pretty cool in my art style as well. So yeah, anyways, moving on to the next character. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to talk about much because I know everyone like loves the Saja Boys and is like so obsessed with them, you know, and like every single member, and they all do have their really cool qualities and traits and stuff, but like other than Jinu, I just feel like they're so one-dimensional, you know? Like I don't even remember what these guys sound like because they don't really talk. They just like exist as like accessories to Jinu, you know? But anyways, my next favorite, my second favorite other than Jinu is Baby Saja, so I'm gonna be talking about him next. Basically, Baby Saja is like the youngest member of the group, sort of like how Zoe is for Huntrix, but I think it's like a general thing that the youngest member is always like the rapper, because Zoe is also the rapper, but Baby Saja is the rapper for the Saja Boys. But Baby Saja, as his name would suggest, he's very just like innocent and naive and cutesy, you know, very like uwu. He has a very cozy aesthetic, you know, like the others are wearing all these like intense button-down shirts, you know, which I personally don't like button-down shirts. They're kind of like stiff and they remind me too much of my school uniforms for my liking, you know, but he's just wearing like this cozy little Argyle sweater, sort of like a grandpa would wear in my opinion, but he just looks so cute because he's wearing the pinks and purples and he has like this nice beanie hat on, like so adorable, you know? But despite this, I feel like he subverts the expectations, you know, because first of all, they're doing like this hot sauce challenge, and out of everyone, you know, like they all are absolutely dying because the hot sauce is like too spicy or whatever, but Baby Saja is just like casually chugging it down with like no problem, you know? So he must be stronger than he appears, you know? And also the fact that Baby Saja has like the deepest voice of all time. It's like you would not expect him to sound like that for what he looks like as a character, you know? Like you'd expect him to be like a much softer type of voice, you know? But he has like the deepest voice. It's like so crazy. But yeah, I think he looks really cute. I just love his whole vibe and aesthetic. He looks like some sort of plushie you would get. Like, oh my god, so cute and adorable. And yeah, so many people simp over Baby Saja. My video that I was talking about earlier that I got lots of views on, it was like the ranking the Saja Boys. So I ranked them from my favorite to least favorite, and I put Baby Saja as second place. And my number one comment I received on that video was like, you should switch Jinu and Baby Saja, because like everyone loves Baby Saja. I don't know why anyone would hate him, because like he's just such a lovable character, you know? So yeah, I've heard people say that Baby Saja is like really smart. I haven't really seen any evidence for that, to be honest, other than the fact that he just sort of like avoids the fights, which, let's be real, is a pretty smart move. And I've also seen comments where they're like, Baby Saja is secretly the leader of the Saja Boys, but like, are you for real right now? Like, Jinu is the one who makes the Saja Boy group. Obviously, he's the leader. And yeah, but he does have a pretty sick rap in Soda Pop and Your Idol, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I personally like Baby Saja's raps more than I like Zoe's raps. I don't really know why. I think the main difference between them is that Zoe's raps are like really high paced, you know, and like super duper like fast, spitfire, you know, and Baby Saja's raps are like more slow, more purposeful, more intentional, and he really thinks about which words he's choosing and has like a careful meaning and intention behind every word and rhyme. So I appreciate that style of rapping a lot more than Zoe's style, but leave a comment down below and let me know, who do you think raps better, Zoe or Baby Saja? But yeah, next we're going to be moving on to Mystery. And Mystery Saja is definitely the one that we know the least about, because his whole entire concept is being mysterious, you know? So obviously we don't have much information on him. The little that we do know is that he has this nice big mop of hair, which makes his character design super duper unique and interesting. You can't even see his eyes, if he even has eyes. Some people speculate that he just doesn't have eyes, because we've seen some shots of like the character model from like weird angles, and it sort of looks like he has just empty eye sockets, which is kind of crazy and creepy and scary when you think about it. But to be honest, like, he is a demon, so do demons really need eyes? Probably not, you know? So that would make sense. It would be in character. But yeah, I basically just drew him in his really cool outfit. He's sort of like an enigma and like outcast of the group. He's kind of weird. He's very like shy and quiet, and I don't think he like ever talks. He has one line during the Your Idol song, and it like hits different, you know? It's like an absolute banger. It slaps, you know? But other than that, I'm pretty sure he's pretty much like a mute, silent boy. So he's very much giving vibes of like Link from The Legend of Zelda. Like, very quiet, very unsuspecting, but at the same time like super duper intense and dangerous, because like you just don't know what's happening with him, you know? Like, he could be thinking very dark thoughts in that huge forehead of his, like enormous forehead, bigger than Megamind, guys. Like, what the heck is going on here? But yeah, I think he has the coolest character design. I think like it's sort of weird. His chest is literally just a triangle. It's giving Guru from Despicable Me. But he has like the purple and the yellow, which are some of my favorite colors, the LSU colors. I do not live in Louisiana, but my dad lived in Louisiana when he was younger, and he went to LSU. Just a fun fact, trivia right there. If you're a Louisiana person, or if you live there, comment down below and let me know. Shout out to you. Anyways, moving on. Some people think that Mystery is a furry because he just sort of lashed out at the little signing day thing and started barking randomly for no reason. He does kind of look like a wolf. He has the nice silvery haircut. I could definitely see him as like a werewolf or something. Wouldn't that be cool if it was like K-pop werewolf hunters? I know I'm just talking about werewolves because I'm writing a book about werewolves right now, but anyways, Mystery Saja is the best. After Mystery Saja, we have a Romance Saja, and there's not really much to his character except that he is like the heartthrob character, you know? So he's the one that like all the girls and ladies are constantly like swooning over, even though in this story I feel like everyone's attracted to Abby and not so much Romance, because like Mira and Zoe both fell in love with Abby like on sight, you know? I don't even know why. I guess they were just so attracted to his abs. But anyways, all of them are based on like a stereotype, you know? So the stereotypes being like the muscular guy, the heartthrob, the mysterious guy, the innocent little baby child. But he's just like the romantic one. So he's like the flirtatious, you know, always trying to like get some hard eyes from the girlies, always shooting out hearts and stuff, and blowing kisses and all of that great stuff. And he has hearts all over his character design because of this. And I actually like his colors a lot. I like how it's like light yellow and then light blue and then pink. I think it's a really nice palette. I love all of them being like sort of a pastel, you know? And I also like his earrings. I think they look pretty cool. But he has a nice like heart necklace, heart buttons, hearts on his knees, and all that great stuff. I did, just for transparency, copy and paste the legs because like literally all the Saja boys wear blue jeans, and like I don't know why, because like, have you ever worn blue jeans? They're so freaking uncomfortable. Like, I hate blue jeans so badly. But all of them are wearing blue jeans, and I'm like, I'm gonna actually go insane if I draw the same pair of jeans like 5 times over again. So yeah, I just copy and pasted it, and for my own mental sanity, I made it a different color every time. So if you notice, Jinu's jeans are more of like a grayish blue color. Baby Saja's jeans are more of like a purplish color. Mystery's jeans are like a light blue color. Romance's jeans are like a teal turquoise color. And then Abby's jeans are like a sky blue color. So making all of them look a little bit different, you know? I also made all of their skin tones different, just slightly, so that they would have some more visual difference, you know? Just because I think when you have a large ensemble like this, it's good to have like a variety, you know? So when you put them all in the picture together, they all look different and distinctive and unique. But yeah, one of the main features about Mystery is his heart-shaped hair, you know? His bangs sort of go out in a way that makes it look like a heart, especially since his hair is, once again, as I said earlier, bright pink. And yeah, lots of people have pointed out his heart-shaped hair, but you know, there is another character in media who also has heart-shaped hair that I don't think people point out as much, even though they probably should, because it's even more obvious in my opinion. That is Princess Peach from Super Mario. So I think everyone's like, oh my god, Romance has heart-shaped hair, that's so cool, like so original, oh my goodness, yes. But like literally, Princess Peach did it like 10 years before, and in my opinion, she did it better. Princess Peach eats her hairstyle, and it is so good, you know, I love it so much. I also love Daisy's hairstyle and Rosalina's hairstyle. If you want me to draw the Mario princesses in my art style, Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to do that as well, because I just love Nintendo and video games of all kinds, so I would be more than willing to do that. Mario is one of my favorite franchises, so yeah. But anyways, I think the bro just stole from Princess Peach. Like, you is special, bro. This is Princess Peach's hairstyle. Like, don't try to lie to us, you big fat thief. Like, oh my god, go the heck. Gosh, don't be stealing it like that. But anyways, I think he's pretty cool. Just not as cool as the others, because once we get down this far on the list, they do sort of get one-dimensional, but he is still better than the last character in this video, who was the most one-dimensional, in my opinion, of any of the Saja boys, and that is Abby Saja. If you noticed, all their names except for Jinu are basically just like an aspect of their personality. So like Romance because he's romantic, Mystery because he's mysterious, and Baby because he's babyish or innocent. But Abby, you might be thinking like, well, that's just a normal name, you know? It's sort of like an American name too, as opposed to like Jinu, which is sort of more traditional Korean sounding name. But Abby, no surprise here, is named after his big, juicy abs, bro, which he's always showing off in like every single frame. He either wears like a super tight shirt that shows his abs, or like a crop top shirt that shows his abs. Boys don't usually wear crop tops. Or he just like has his shirts pulled up or something. I'm like, bro, just like chill, okay? You don't need to be showing off your abs like every 2 seconds. Like, jeez, bro. I think maybe on the inside he has some like deep-seated insecurities, you know, so he's searching for like external validation. I have no idea. He needs to really realize that like his self-worth is not based on how he looks on the outside, but how he is on the inside, you know? But there is nothing on the inside of him, because this guy does not have a personality. Like, bro is just a stone brick, you know? Like, he has no personality other than being muscular and buff. And like, if you like Abby, if he's one of your favorite characters, then like, I am so sorry to trash on your man. Like, you have the right to love him. Everyone does, you know? But I just don't see anything in him. The one thing I do possibly see is like, once again, his abs is like his only personality trait. When he's signing someone's poster, he draws a big picture of his abs, just like sketches it onto there. And it actually looks high quality, you know? Like, I couldn't draw that well if I was just drawing someone's abs. But his picture actually looks pretty good. So maybe the second dimension, the second quality of Abby's character that makes him different from anyone else and gives him like a second piece of thing to click onto is that Abby might be an artist. Like, holy cow, I don't know. But he's just like so flat. It's just like, come on guys. Like, I know you were going for stereotypes, but like, did you really have to go this far, bro? Like, jeez, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, I think he has a pretty cool like aesthetic and vibe. I feel like he gives Maui from Moana, you know? Maybe it's just because of the Hawaiian shirts and the muscular build, but I feel like he has that vibe as well. Sort of like an initial like arrogance, you know, but also just sort of like a protective overlooking type thing. It's sort of weird because he also wears a beanie, sort of like baby Saja does, but I think of beanies being more of like a sweet, innocent type thing, and he's definitely not that type of character, so subversion of the expectations, once again. That's what I like about this movie is that like it likes to subvert the expectations, you know, with Jinu and Rumi's meet cute, subversion, with baby Saja having a deep voice, subversion, with Abby being a good artist and wearing a beanie, subversion. There's subversions everywhere, which is really good because it adds some more dimension and depth to your story. But yeah, I really think that K-pop Demon Hunters is just like such a masterfully created story, you know? You can tell that they definitely put lots of thought and creativity into it, and that like it was a passion project. They made this with so much heart and soul, and they really poured like every fiber of their being into it. And one of the places where you can see that the most clearly is their characters. So yeah, I think it's so important these days with like the rise of AI and like sort of the monetization of creativity and like making it a free, readily available resource to where like you don't really have to work anymore to create art. You can just sort of create it with like a snap of your fingers and it's just there, but it's also like stealing from other artists and destroying the environment and putting lots of people out of their jobs. I think it's so important that during these times we still have things like K-pop Demon Hunters that were like created ethically, have good human-made ideas, and have such a beautiful, authentic art style, you know? So yeah, but anyways, these are all the Saja Boys in my art style. Here's a nice big group picture of all of them together. Let me know which one is your favorite down below, and let me know which one you think I drew the best. My favorite Saja Boy is Jinu, as I said earlier, but looking at these pictures, I kind of think I drew Mystery the best. I don't really know because low-key, at the time of me filming this video, I have not finished all the drawings yet. Just full disclosure, I am almost done. I've done everything except rendering. So I have like all of the sketch, all of the line art, all of the base colors, and I'm like halfway done with the rendering on all of them, but I need to just finish it, you know? But once I go downstairs, once I'm done filming this video, it'll take me like less than 30 minutes and I'll be done with everything, you know? But I wanted to film this video before because I just wanted to ride the trend while it's still here, you know? So yeah, but I think I drew the Mystery the best. He just looks really cute, I think, and I liked drawing him in my art style. I think his hair is really nice, and yeah. But once again, let me know which one is your favorite down below. And if you want to see me drawing the Huntrix characters, I made a video for that earlier, and I should have posted it onto my channel a few days ago. So there I draw pictures of Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, and I talk about their characters and my thoughts and opinions on them and all of that great stuff. If you want to go click it and check it out, I'll have links down below. And yeah, but anyways, I hope y'all guys all enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please make sure to like and and subscribe, because it always helps me out so much when you do, and I really appreciate it. It helps to boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm so that more people like you can see my videos, which is always such an amazing thing because I am indeed an artist, and I always love it when other people in the world get to see my artwork. And yeah, I work so hard to create these YouTube videos, so it means a lot when other people get to see them and enjoy them. So yeah, if you also enjoyed watching this video, then it is helpful for you because it'll help you to stay tuned and get notified every single time that I post a new video, so you will never miss out on a single new upload. I, unlike most other YouTubers, upload videos multiple times every single week, and I upload shorts multiple times every single day, so no matter what, I can almost guarantee you that you always have something fun and interesting to watch, and you will never be bored. But yeah, if you want to take your support from me a step further, then go click the links in the description box down below. This will take you to my other social media accounts, such as my Instagram account, Pinterest account, Roblox account, Unveil account, NaNoWriMo account, and ArtFight account, and all of that great stuff. Basically, all of those communities are very cool places. I love to hang out on there as well, and I have a lot less followers on there. If you want to go support me in any of those places, it would mean so much to me. But yeah, if food is more up your alley and you are more interested in that, then go click my Instagram Grubs account. I post lots of cool food pics on there every few weeks or so. So yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye, eat more waffles, and peace out, Girl Scouts. Go watch K-Pop Demon Hunters if you have not already, because it is one of the greatest movies of the century, I think, and I'm sure you will love it.